morning and welcome to a new week of the van build.
Okay, quick correction. Last episode I said we were almost done, but turns out I understood how much good stuff we had left. So surprise, 2 more episodes, you're welcome.
If you hear something humming in the background, it is the electricity system, like the inverter, I think is the name. We have been testing the electricity the last couple of days. So we put it on Thursday night, like with no electricity from anything, just the solar panels and the batteries. And this morning it was out. So it could go for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3.5 days without having power from like normal power from the ground or from like an outlet. So that's very good. It's been charging a little bit from the solar panels, but it hasn't been that sunny when we've been here. So I think when we are more south, where it's sunnier, I think it will hold even better. So that's very nice. Like at minimum 3 days we can go with batteries. But it sounds a lot. I didn't realize that before, that it's very like humming. Anyway, welcome back to a new day of van build, or a new week, a new day and a new week. Today marks the day when it's 2 weeks until we leave, and there are a few things left to do. I need to paint everything, make it nice. I need to make the side for this part. I need to install the doors for the upper cabinets. I need to install the kitchen. I need to install the gas and the stove and the sink and all of the countertops, the seating area. Okay, it's quite a lot to do. But I think it will go pretty fast. I started this day by going to Biltema to buy these cable canals, and I am gonna install them in the upper cabinets because my sister is soon coming home from Tomorrowland, and then she can like work with the upper cabinets. So I will install these where the spotlights are. Then I will also seal some parts for the upper cabinets, and then it should be all done for installing the kitchen cabinet doors. That's the first thing we are gonna tackle in this episode. We have spotlights in these upper cabinets here, like lighting down to the kitchen, and they are not installed yet, but I think we will manage to do that before we leave. But there's like a long wire, so I am gonna put in the cable canals so that they go very nicely up to this big one, and then drag them both over here so he can install them later. So I need to make some holes in the other cable canals. I need to cut these in the right sizes, do some measurements. Let's get on with it.
Both of these are done. Looks very good, I think so. I also made this part here. The diesel heater is going there, and this is some other stuff.
I just sealed like all of the last parts, I hope. So now it needs to rest, dry, before I can start sanding it and putting other filler on and then painting. So it's like a whole process. It takes a lot of time. While that dries, I was thinking I will continue with the door because I haven't done the down part yet. Okay guys, I've been really bad updating you, but I have put the other here, as you can see. It is stuck. I just put the Tech 7 to glue them together. Hopefully it's gonna work. As you can see, I have put filling on all of the holes. I also like redid the filling over the side door because it was also looking very bad, but now it looks better. I will just sand it down one more time maybe, and then I can actually paint it. I have also painted the divider wall that I put up, like where the kitchen is, so that's very exciting. As you can see there, I called the guy working at one of these places where I have to re-register the car, and I asked him what is the most important, and he said you need to have a bed mounted, you need to have table and sitting area mounted and still, and you need to have like gas stove still. You don't have to have the water, like you have to have all the parts there, but it doesn't have to be running the water. So I was thinking that tomorrow I will start putting in the kitchen, and I am still waiting from IKEA like the template that I need for that side of the kitchen. So I will try to make this one, which is where the stove is gonna be. And for doing that, it would be nice to know exactly how I will put the gas tank, like here in the back. As you can see, the gas tank is like furthest inside, but the thing is I also want to have the water tank, and I am thinking where to put things, because the gas I need to take it in and out. This one I can maybe fill it up when it's sitting there, so I can just strap this there. If I put this up, I will have it sitting like this, and it will be very high, and like no way that I can get water into that. And this one, because the cord or the hose of the gas is only 1 meter, so it cannot be more than 1 meter from that side. Yeah, I need to think a little bit about this, because I also need to have another tank here with the gray water. Okay, it is done. Can you see it? A beautiful shelf. Let's see how it looks with this on. Like that. It's a little bit close to the ceiling, but either we will have to put water from the top or with a hose inside. We will have to figure it out some way. I'm really happy with this though. Look at this. I think it's also sturdy, and I can put straps around so it like stuck for real, and that's very, very important. And then I can make the water go down here and over there into the pump, and then to the sink. The next step is to find a gray water tank. Perfect thing actually would be to have it under here. I was looking at one that has wheels, because we need to be able to take it out and empty it. And maybe I should go tomorrow to buy it actually, because I don't know what to do with this stuff until I have that. I think maybe this will be the end for today. I'm actually very happy I managed to make this just in like 1 hour or less. I was like, okay, I need to make a shelf, and I was like 3 weeks ago it would have taken me so long time to just realize how to do everything. I'm just happy that I'm making progress in my building understanding, because before it was very slow, but now I made a shelf really fast, really easy. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning guys, and welcome to a new day. I just came back from picking up the tank for the grey water, and it looks like this. I just assembled it, and it's really nice because you can like walk with it like this, which is perfect because we won't be able to drain it from the inside, so we need to take it out every time we want to drain it. And it is 46 liters. It's a little bit too wide to fit into the little thing that I just made, but you can actually take away the wheels like this. Oops. And then it's like super narrow here, and then you can push it in there. It's like the perfect size, except for that I have one of the legs in the way for the shelf that I just did. So as I said, I should have got this first and then it would be fine, but now I need to do some changes to it. When I do that, I can push it in further, and then we will have more space, so that will actually be amazing. And then maybe, because it's not gonna go all the way in, we can have something small like on the inside that we don't use very much. Maybe like a toolbox. Actually a toolbox would be really good to have there. We will have to see, but I think it will turn out super good. I am kind of done with this. I made like a big shelf, so we can store things on top here, and then we can drag this out. You push this up. I made a little stop here. I think it's smart if you have to brake or drive really fast. So you just lift it up, and then you can... It's a little bit tricky. You need to grind it out and then take it out, and then you can put on the wheels that we can also store there. And then to push it in, you just slide it in there and then make it stop in place. So I tried putting the chairs and the table on top, and everything fits except for the table. It's a little bit too far out. I need to come up with a solution for that, but with the chairs it's perfect actually. I love it. Good morning and welcome to a new day. Yesterday, I don't know where I left you. I think it was before I started doing things with the water and stuff. But I have put together the things for the water pressure pump. I have drilled holes to the kitchen so that they can run through. And I put up this one that is gonna go to the fresh water tank. I'm still not sure how to mount it. I am really not good at things like this. I went to Biltema like 4 times to buy things and come back, and I bought the wrong one and then I have to go there again. So I asked my dad for help, and he is gonna help me later today. He's gonna bring some stuff from work that we can use, so that's awesome. He's gonna come with another hose for the grey water, so I cannot put that up yet. So I was thinking that I would start with the gas tank, because we're gonna have a big gas tank, 10 kilos. It's gonna sit here and the stove is over there, so I need to drag this to the right place. This is like a kit you can get at Biltema, so you get the regulator, you get 2 hose clamps and also like 1 meter of hose. But I think that's too short because it's pretty far over there. So I got 2 meters. I guess it's time to try to put this together. So I think this goes in here. Okay, and then this should work, right? It's 2 meters. This is one is definitely too short. I will put this.
Slow wine, I mean, baby, move like water, energy, sweetheart.
Much harder than I thought.
Put your glow, shine harder. Every little step got me thinking, go farther.
Hello, my dear friends. The last time I saw you or talked to you was maybe 2 days ago, because there has been a lot of thinking, debating and doing and redoing and thinking, and yes, a lot the last 2 days. We have been trying to fix the gas so we can put in the gas stove, and we have also tried to fix the water like system. My dad and I have been debating back and forth what to use, how to do it. But as you can see, I have managed to install the kitchen door. Finally, the template came and I have installed that. The template was not correct because I'm having it way lower than I should. At least it helped because I knew exactly where to put them, and then I just had to screw them 2 centimeters up or 2.5 or something like that. So now it looks super pretty. I have installed this, is stuck into the wall. Also this here is stuck into the wall, and I am now working on the bench tops. And I don't know if I told you, but we have upper cabinets as well. Oh my god, things are going so fast right now, it's so funny. I have been trying things back and forth, like how to push the bench top. I had to make some adjustments, fix things, and eventually I am almost finished with how it's gonna be. I have drawn up the place where to saw out for the gas stove on this bench top here. The next thing to do is to saw out the piece for the stove. So I am gonna double check my measurements and then I am gonna start. I have been putting this off the whole day, so it's time. And also what's been happening the last 2 days is I have been sanding all of the parts around and they are almost finished. I need to sand them one more time and then I can start painting. Yesterday when we put up the upper cabinets, we started like thinking like what we're gonna put everywhere, and then we were thinking, oh, but what glasses are we gonna use? So I went to get all of my things at my brother's place that I packed down when I moved out of my apartment like 4 years ago now, I think. And there were a lot of stuff, like crazy much stuff. So I have also been organizing that yesterday and today, because I needed to decide what to keep, what to sell, and what to take in the van. So yeah, we have been organizing, discussing, but it's exciting because that means soon we're moving into the van, so I'm very happy. But let's go and saw this motherfucking bench top. Here it is. It took forever to saw this piece out, and I can see there's like not a lot left of this bench top. I will put it in place and hopefully it fits. Come on, please. Work. Haha! Looks amazing! Testing. It works! Good morning guys, and welcome to a new day of the build. As you can hear, I have been getting a little bit sick lately. My voice is gone, not gone, but it's bad. As you can see, I have a working stove in my van. I just made my own tea for the first time here, and it works very good. I was a little scared because it was smelling a lot of gas, and it was like a long time ago I had a gas kitchen, because I had it when I was living in Costa Rica for a while. But I checked again, because yesterday we made a test with water and soap around the mounts and there were no bubbles, so it shouldn't be leaking. I just made my own tea. I am sitting here. I had the sun in my face, but now it has disappeared a little bit. And today it is Saturday, and the plan today is to install the water lock for the sink, because I put the sink in yesterday. I cut out the hole, put in the sink, glued it in place, and I have been letting it sit for rest now, like overnight. And yeah, today I'm gonna put in the water lock, attach it to the hose, put in the tap or the faucet, I don't know the name. That is the plan for today. Also maybe starting with the sitting area that is gonna be just next to here, where I'm sitting right now actually. So yes, that is the plan, but I am gonna sit here a few more minutes and enjoy my tea. Okay guys, I have been doing some stuff off camera. I put sealant around the stove and the sink. I also have been sanding down some areas and putting on more filling. But the next thing that we need to do right now is to start making the seating area. So to do that, I need to know the toilet, because the toilet is gonna be sitting inside one of the cabinets, and the toilet is from Boxio. It looks really nice. I read some people that have used it and they loved it actually, so I think it's gonna be a nice addition. It's a composting toilet and it's really simple. So you put hemp on top of the poop Here I just assembled this, so you have a pooping bag like a dog. But you poop here and then you put hemp over it and then you pee in this one in the front. And I even have like a thing to not make it smell. And in the back I don't have anything to cover except for like the lid, like that. But everyone keeps telling me that with the hemp it's not supposed to smell anything at all. It's what you use for like rats and stuff if you have that at home in little cages. So hopefully it's not gonna smell. But this box will be sitting under one of the cabinets. So I need to go and make some measurements and see where to put it. This toilet is gonna be here. And I have the cover here that is gonna cover this part in the front, and then I have like a toilet seat that I'm gonna put here. This doesn't fit, unfortunately. I need to cut a little bit in it. But as you can see, this one is sticking up quite much. It sticks up 40. It's gonna come out 50. So I need to build this one up a little bit so it's aligning. Guys, I think the toilet is done, or I mean not done, but like the inside is done, because as you can see I made a box and it's very comfortable to sit here. It took me longer than I want to admit to make this box and this built up, but I am very happy with it. Now I need to screw this in place and then I need to cut this because now it doesn't fit. It's like 5 millimeters too big, and hopefully then we will have a very nice functioning toilet.
Caught in the shadow of what might be, future I fear, but still cannot see. Wait up, tomorrow should be easier.
Hello, it is Monday and it's 9 in the morning. I'm gonna finish this vlog. The last thing I did for last week was to paint the overhead over there. I did some more filling. I said to myself I wouldn't do more filling now, but I did one more round of filling, so I need to sand it down and then paint again. I also started with the sitting area. I am gonna show you the sitting area more in the next episode, but it is coming along really nice actually. I have the sitting area left. I have the water. I need to drill the holes into the tanks and attach the hoses. I have all of the doors left, like this door here, the sliding door I haven't even started with, and then I have all of these small things to do. It's quite a lot, but I know that I can do it, so bye bye. Thank you so much for watching.